Hey guys, I'm Cheyenne and this is Cheyenne New. Today's video is going to be about how Black people became anti-Semitic? Question mark. So I decided to do this video because I had to find out what happened to Nick Cannon. And I know it's not just Nick Cannon, there's Diddy, there's Ice Cube, there's some of the Jacksons. There's a couple of Black celebrities who have made headlines stating that they have made anti-Semitic comments. My dumbass had a childhood crush on Mariah Carey's baby daddy, so I had to, do the research to make sure my tastes weren't horrible. So for those of you who are fans of these men or even Kendrick Lamar, you may have heard of someone or a group of people called Israelite. A guy named Elijah Muhammad started the Nation of Islam. So at the very beginning, he did say that white people are devils, and he included Jewish people in that statement, obviously. So, but the thing is, the Nation of Islam isn't based on crapping on Jewish people. It was a way for Black people to feel free from whiteness without giving up the support of Christianity, basically. Well, you know how Malcolm X was a Muslim? Well, first, he was in the Nation of Islam and he ran his own temple. So he believed in the Black segregation movement where Black people should have their own area to succeed and live in. So one of the major gripes that Farrakhan had against Jewish people is that when Black Muslims went to Israel for asylum, they were turned away as Nation of Islam was not recognized as a Jewish group, but as a cult. If you look into the origin story of the Nation of Islam, basically Nation of Islam says that Black people were the original chosen ones in the Bible, and then an evil doctor, scientist created white people and that they are inherently deceitful and basically evil. A major thing about the Nation of Islam is that the theology is that Black people are the chosen ones, not Jewish people. So yeah, that breeds a bit of animosity inherently. If you say that you're the group of people who were chosen by God instead of Jewish people who are kind of known for that position. But anyway, my point is the Nation of Islam is not focused around Jewish people. It's focused around the idea of Black liberation, about being chosen as a Black person. And it really gives people an idea of being above it all. So it's a great coping mechanism for Black men, especially young Black men who feel very beat down by the system because they are, and they're looking for something that will lift them up. And that's what a lot of people go to religion for. They go to religion to feel whole, to feel connected for a number of reasons. Now the issue is that Farrakhan, the guy I mentioned earlier, stopped saying just white people are bad and did specifically start saying bad things about Jewish people. Like, he's kind of who started the anti-Semitic-ism of Black liberation. Another part of this is that Jewish people weren't always great to Black people. In a weird sense, they were, but they weren't. Here's it goes. Okay, so because Jewish people were, genocided, they noticed that Black people were also being, genocided. And so they would often give Black people the opportunities that other whites wouldn't. On the other hand, these Jewish people that worked with Black people were often on the business side of things. And because they were essentially doing Blacks a favor, they would charge higher interest and kind of take advantage of the situation. Black people in general from the 1930s to today feel like Jewish people are gatekeepers to white society and that Black people are being held back by Jewish people. To be clear, Jewish people were racist, and there are racist Jewish people today, but not more or less so than white people. And on the other hand, Black people, there are some that are anti-Semitic, but once again, not more or less than the general American population. It's just because these men made these comments that it's really being sensationalized. But Jewish people and Black Americans actually have a lot of history of coexisting and working together. Black Americans and Jewish people fought together for civil rights, and Jewish people actually helped fund a lot of Black programs such as the NAACP. Above all, I think that we can all agree that the problem here is because of slavery. Now, if you have not seen Black AF yet, you really got to get on it, because they're right. And they've always been right. And they continue to be right. If America would have recognized their mistakes and mistreatment of Black Americans, then Black Americans would stop blaming other people for their misfortune and, systematic racism. So Black people, or these Black celebrities, Nick Cannon, Diddy, they're blaming the people they know that were in charge of what they wanted, the Jewish people that they personally interacted with, when the real problem is that Jewish people are the only ones willing to help, because the whole system is still racist. And if America recognized that racist system, then we will all be better off with reparations. There's a lot of Black people and Jewish people in the entertainment industry, and they got beef. Now, that's not my beef, that's their beef, but it's been going on for centuries. So yeah, there's a little breakdown on what's going on with Black celebrities and anti-Semitism. If you like my video, go ahead and give it a like, give it a share. You can now like my Facebook page, Cheyenne New, also Comedian Cheyenne on Facebook. So yeah, have a good day. Enjoy the weather while you can, and let's hope the election goes well.